Hey, what's up everybody? Thanks for coming back to the channel. As you can see, kind of a different background, and it's been a hot minute since I made a video. So got some explaining to do on what all's been going on with me, the car, life in general. So I'm gonna get to that in a minute, but first I want to go back through the footage I took getting the car to where it's at right now, and then I'll explain all of this, so stick around. Okay, so moving on to the trunk, I'm going to start cleaning up some of this stuff. I've already removed a little bit of wiring, but I'm going to fix up a lot of that wiring over there for the speakers, because it's just way too much wire just for some speakers. So I'm going to clean all that up, get all this other wiring for the body harness moved up and out of the way, and then the next thing is going to be figuring out a game plan on how I'm going to paint and what I'm going to paint in the trunk. Okay, so got that all cleaned up and everything. Got those wires up out of the way. I just basically just disconnected them for the time being until I can shorten them. So now I'm gonna figure out what the next step is gonna be. I think what I'm gonna do is only paint this area here, because this is pretty much the only place that's got any kind of rust. I think I'm just gonna wipe clean this whole entire area all around, and then this whole entire area here I think is the only area I'm gonna paint. A little kind of goofy, but who cares? Okay, so I went and picked up some dry ice, so now I'm going to go ahead and throw it in there and hopefully get all this sound deadening to come up. I just want to show you real quick how well this works. Look at that. So I'm pretty much ready to come up. Almost the whole thing. A little bit over here. Okay, so got the majority of all that out. Went ahead and got that little piece there also. The only thing I had to do is just figure out how to get this kind of gooey kind of residue off or whatever. I let the dry ice sit there for about 45 minutes, and that's as much as I could get off. Okay, so I made some more progress in the car. I went and got some more dry ice and got rid of all the sound deadening and stuff from there. Started sanding down a lot of the rust spots. Still have some more to do in the trunk area here, but I pretty much got all the ones off the back panel here. So I still just need to kind of like lightly sand down some of this area just to rough it up for the primer to be able to stick. I need to take care of the rust inside the tow hook areas. But other than that, the back panel area is pretty much done. So that'll be the next thing is, yeah, try to finish up all this. Okay, so I got those holes filled up. Of course, as usual, the welds look like crap, but that's okay. I don't really care as long as they hold up. Okay, so just got back from running around town. Picked up the rest of the hardware from the zinc coating factory. Got the fuel rail all re-zinked in just the regular silver. Also went by the powder coating place. Got the front and rear crash bumper support bars back with the powder coaters. It's turned out really, really good. And last thing is I picked up this nice LED shop light at Costco. So hopefully I have some better lighting in here so you can see a lot better. Okay, got the light installed and let's see how it works. Oh yeah, much better. Way brighter. Still a little dark over here, but I'm not doing that much work over there right now. And I can always link more off of this up to 6. So I can always link them across the ceiling, but yeah, way different, much better. Hopefully this will make my videos a little bit better. Okay, so I got the license plate bracket on. There is some gaps here up top, and a little bit on the side. There was some sort of a body filler that was in there before, so I'm going to have to go pick some of that up, but other than that, that's on. Okay, so I didn't film it. I didn't have time. I'll explain in the next video. I'm kind of in a hurry to get the car done now, but here's a little peek. Okay, so after about 2 hours worth of work, this is about how far I've got. So got the rear bumper support brace on, got the rear bumper back on and mounted, got the tail lights in there. I didn't reseal them yet. I just put some tape around that old seal because I want to get all that sealant that it has around it. I want to get that off and do a little more research and see if it's better to go with the tape or if it's better to go with the sealant, because Nissan recommends the tape style from the factory, but this obviously had the liquid looking stuff, kind of like the stuff around the windshield here. So I got that, got a lot of the wiring all hooked all back up and everything, and got stuff screwed down. I still have to media blast and clean up the rear latch there for this part over here that that connects to the trunk, but that shouldn't take very long. And something else I also noticed when I was looking at some of this stuff over here is this hose here is got a nice little chunk out of it. They kind of look kind of janky too, so probably just gonna go ahead and try to put some new hoses on there for those. But other than that, I mean, everything's coming along pretty quickly. Whenever you get these new, not the new ones, but whenever you have the old body parts back on, you can really tell a difference, I think. I'm trying to get a good angle of it, but at least off camera, you can really see a difference in how much brighter and more blue, I guess you could say, that this color that they made for me is compared to the factory color, or the color that most of the rest of the car is. It might be hard to tell since I got that new awesome light in here that isn't going to be in here much longer. So anyway, yeah, coming along nicely. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and stop things here and keep on filming, and I'll bring you back up to speed whenever I get some more stuff done. Okay, so as you saw in the video there, that's pretty much how the car got to this current state. And I haven't really had a chance to touch it since. Pretty much we bought a house a couple of months back, and so we pretty much had to rush out of the places that we lived in, get everything into this house, and then the weather turned cold, so I haven't really had a chance to come out and work on it. Garage is a complete mess. I don't even want to show that. But yeah, hopefully here in the next month or so, when it starts warming up, I can start making some more progress videos. Had a couple issues with the paint that I'm gonna have to fix. You can kind of see it in one of the videos. I don't know if you can see it right now. Please excuse the dirt. This thing is just nasty. But this color that the car currently is in is kind of the creamier, yellower kind of color of the white. The place that mixed up the paint for me, they mixed it up incorrectly. I didn't have time to deal with it because I pretty much had a couple days to paint the car, get it all put back together, and then get out of the place that we lived at. So gonna have to sometime probably take part of the car back apart, sand it down, repaint it. But that was a learning experience too, and I think it turned out really good. Next time I get a chance to pull the car out and take some time to clean it up nice and everything like that, I'll show you guys how the paint turned out. But I think it turned out pretty good for my first time. So anyway, yeah, sorry it's been a long time since I made any videos. Plan to start pumping out a whole bunch of videos here, really start focusing on this channel. So appreciate everybody who subscribes and watches, and I hope you have a great day.